So today we will try to understand what is exactly Sanatan Dharma. So today we will try to understand what exactly is Sanatan Dharma. So many people have misconception about. Oh, okay. Let me start again. Uh, so today we will talk about Sanatan Dharma. What is Sanatan Dharma? Some people say that I'm Hindu, I'm Muslim, I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm white and black. Is this Sanatan Dharma just being Hindu? Or Dharma is only reserved for Hindus, or Sanatan Dharma means being religious, being ritualistic, or going to pilgrimages, or what is exactly that Sanatan Dharma and how do we follow Sanatan Dharma? How do we call ourselves as true followers of Sanatan Dharma? So let us break and understand what is Sanatan. Sanatan means eternal, which is permanent, which has no beginning, no end. And Dharma means nature and duty. So Sanatan Dharma means eternal nature or eternal duty. So when we talk about eternal, that means which is permanent. So in comparison to the body, which is temporary, which perishes after one leaves the body. So the body itself is temporary, and the world it's considered to be also temporary. It's made of matter. So first try to understand who am I. So body comes to an end upon death. So what is that eternal then? So, we are originally eternal souls wearing this temporary body. So, soul actually keeps the body active and leaves the body when the body perishes. Now, let us try to understand with an example. A body is considered to be like a car, and soul is considered to be like a driver. So, as long as the soul, the driver, exists in the car can function and move. Otherwise, car will not be able to move or function no matter whether it's whichever brand it may be. So soul is permanent. So what is the proof of soul being eternal or permanent? It is given in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 and chapter 15 where Krishna clearly states the exact word that is Sanatan, that is eternal. So in the 2.20 it is stated the soul is neither birth, there is no birth or death at any time. He is unborn and he is eternal. And again, the second time he uses eternal in the verse 24. The individual soul is unbreakable, unsoluble, can neither be burnt nor die. He is eternally the same. So soul is eternal. Again is stressing. On 15 and 7, 15.7 is again stretching. Living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragment parts. That means we are part and parcel of Krishna. So we are not this body. We are pure spirit souls, eternal and part and parcel of Krishna. Let us understand with an example of ocean and a drop of ocean. So ocean is considered to be like supreme personality of Godhead, and the drop is considered to be like soul. So drop has the similar quality, that is ocean is also eternal, drop of the ocean is also being part of that ocean is also eternal. Qualitatively we are one as eternal, but quantitatively we are different. So ocean is large and we are tiny. So, soul is basically situated in the heart region of every human being. So, in the whole material creation, there are 8.4 million species, like right from insects, all the animals, and the human beings. So, soul is situated in the heart region as a small spark like this. So, as soon as this spark leaves the body dies. So this is the journey of a soul. So soul changes the body from one form to another, gradually, progressively, as per karmas. So after death, the soul takes up another new body according to its past karmas. So soul is eternal. It is on a journey of changing the bodies, but body is temporary. So now let us try to understand about Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Arjuna said in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 12, that you are the Supreme Lord, ultimate Supreme Abode and Purifier, and absolute truth and eternal. Again, eternal is being used here. That is Sanatan. That means soul is Sanatan and Supreme Personality also is Sanatan. So Krishna showed Virat Roop to Arjuna, showing everything, the whole expansion, and also Yashoda Maya, when Krishna was caught eating mud, then he showed the entire universe which is existing within his mouth. So now we know that soul and supreme personality of Godhead both are eternal. That is Sanatan. That means eternally existing. Now let us try to understand what is Sanatan Dharma in this context. So Sanatan Dharma basically is soul's eternal connection with Supreme Personality of Godhead through Dharma. That is called as Sanatan Dharma. So soul's connection with Supreme Personality of Godhead through Dharma is Sanatan Dharma. That is love and serving Supreme Personality of the Godhead. So the relationships of the bodily, they are temporary. They exist only for this particular body. So everybody is having family, friends, everyone. But these relationships are existing as long as this body exists. So once the body perishes, once we are dead, the whole identity is lost. That I am American, I am Indian, everything is lost. All the relationships are separated, it is completely lost. So then what is the eternal? That is soul. So soul has a eternal relationship with Supreme. Since time immemorial, soul has been on a journey changing so many bodies. So that soul is having eternal relationship with Krishna. It's a permanent relationship. So these relationships which are changing as per the body, when we were animals like monkey or elephant, we had some other relations with those animals. When we are in the human body, we have human relationships with current family and all the family members. So now try to understand what is the nature of the soul. We are soul, that we understood. Now let us try to understand what is soul's eternal nature. Just like a heat cannot be separated from the fire, just like sweetness cannot be separated from sugar, just like saltiness cannot be separated from the salt, in the similar way, soul also has its nature, and the nature is seva, loving devotional service to Krishna. So, a soul cannot stay without serving. That means when we are in this body, when the soul is in the body, it is trying to serve in various aspects. So let us try to understand with an example here. We are in this material world. In some way or the other, we are acting. We are doing many activities. We are doing our job. That is, we are serving. We are, as a father or mother, we are serving family. There also service is common. As a politician serves the whole nation. He is also serving. And lawyer, he is serving the customers. That is also a service. A judge is serving the law. He is also serving. Prime Minister serving the whole nation. He is also serving. A street creeper, he is also cleaning. He is also serving. So we are all souls are bound by the innate nature, that is service. So soul's innate nature is seva, service. We cannot live in this world without doing any service. So the common aspect is service. The eternal nature of the soul is service. So serving and service is the default setting or nature of the soul. So soul is originally meant to serve the Lord, because soul is not part of this material world. It does not have any relationship with the material changing bodies and the connections related to these bodily aspect, because these bodily aspects changes after death. So everything is lost. But the soul's connection with Supreme Personality is eternal. So just like a nut bolt is meant to serve the machine, in the similar way, we are like nut bolt. So we are meant to serve the Supreme Lord. So that is the perfection of soul's eternal nature. So similarly, soul is meant to reestablish and revive its original relationship with Supreme Lord, our eternal Father, and serve Him through devotional service and serve the humanity is the actual definition of Sanatan Dharma. Example of what is meant by Sanatan Dharma, what are the activities that comes in, like chanting, reading scriptures, serving the Lord's Murti, distributing prasadam and food for all, spreading divine knowledge, and scriptural knowledge to all, spreading the Lord's songs, dancing for the pleasure of Krishna, and doing any activity which is on the level of soul, that is eternal, which is meant to make relationships stronger and to please Krishna, is called Sanatan Dharma. So, in essence, it is level of the soul with the connection of the super soul, where the service aspect, that is rendering loving devotional service to the Lord, is called Sanatan Dharma. So that is the reason in our scriptures, Upanishads, it is clearly stated Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amrito Gamaya. That means from non being, that is temporary, let us go to the true being, that is eternal. True being is soul. And from darkness, move to the light. And from death, move to the immortality. So, immortality is what? That is soul, which cannot be dead any time. It is eternally existing, it is permanent. So, that is Sanatan Dharma. Thank you.